In this video, I'll show you 5 examples of great looking contractor websites. I'll break down what makes them good and share tips on how you can achieve similar results. So the first website we have here is Proline Garage Doors, and don't get intimidated by this. This website is really well designed, but you can get some inspiration from it. So first of all, it has great value proposition. So from here, they tell what they do, where they do it, and why you should trust them. That's pretty powerful in such a short sentence. So the South Bay Area's #1 rated garage door company. And they back up this claim that they're #1 rated here. So they're saying, okay, we have 700 plus 5-star reviews on Google and Yelp. And then they also have other benefits that I think a lot of customers can find it very valuable. For example, that this is owner operated business. So this is the guy himself. He's going to come to your door. He's going to give you the quote. It just reassures you that this is really a family business. And also we have here free service calls and any repair. So there's just certain guarantees that you expect to see. And obviously on this page also, it's very easy to get a quote or call this guy. And we have similar story on this website, which is Star Handyman. I think this is like an agency where you can hire a handyman. But anyway, they have very similar theme here. They have Toronto's top-rated handyman service. And you can see here there are all the reviews. And get fast and reliable handyman help for home, office, and commercial spaces. So again, they say what they do, where they do it, and why should you trust them. And here they also have some benefits and insurances that they mention. Perfect. Again, book an appointment, get a quote. All that is very visible and it's easy to get started with them. Now, what I also like that they have the stars here. This is quite a unique way of displaying it. And then if you click on them, it takes you actually to the review section where you can read a little bit more about the reviews. So if you have great reviews, you should utilize this. It just makes it much easier to the users and it just looks more trustworthy. Now, this website, it's maybe not the best design, but it just has that authentic feel. And sorry about the English here. It's translated from Dutch, so it's Google Translate, so something might look a bit weird. In any case, on this website, it's very simple, but you have immediately also a value proposition here, 26 years of experience, so on. And you have here where this guy operates. So they have showroom in Almere and Amsterdam, and you can also drop by. Now, what I'm missing maybe is request a quote somewhere here, but you have it here at the top, but it should follow you. So that would be some improvement I would do. And on this website, it's also a great way to start with your services. You can see that immediately you have, okay, this is what these guys do, and it's immediately clear what they can do for you and what they can't, right? So other parts that I like about this website is that he's used his own images while he's working. It just gives you a bit more trust and it looks more authentic if you do this way. You don't need to have all the pictures as your personal pictures, but still sprinkling them around like this is perfect. If you're tired of wasting time trying to build a website by yourself and would rather have something you can be proud of, then check out the links in the video description for my recommendations for website services and courses, especially for the service industry. The next website is also very authentic. The images are not high quality. I would say they're actually quite badly taken, but I love that they tried this. So don't be afraid of, even if you're not the best photographer, just get your girlfriend or somebody else who's good at taking photos. You can do it with your phone, and you see here they've taken photos of their projects. They are perfectly fine, but you can see they're just not very professional. The angles are a bit off. These kitchens and bathrooms look a bit weird, but at least they've used their own work for each of these sections. So these are their services, kitchens, bathrooms, and they have some decorations here. Perfect. You don't need always something super professional and polished. And when we're speaking about non-polished, this is a best example. You see here's a handyman. It's very simple page. You see they've added their work here, and this is the guy doing it. I don't know. When I saw this website, it just gives me this very warm feeling that, okay, this is actually the guy who's going to come and do his job. Because let's face it, most people want to give their money to an entrepreneur than a big corporation. If this guy comes to my house and fixes stuff for me, perfect. I'm more than glad to pay him over some bigger corporations. And I love that he's included some awards here. So he has that. You should be proud of those. It just gives a bit of more trustworthiness. And there's a little story why he has a bunny in his logo, and you can see that his daughter's favorite animal at the time was a bunny. I think it's a very sweet story. So being personal is sometimes very good. But website itself is not, highest quality, but it still gets the job done. Okay, and I talked about the amateur images before and that you can use them, and you can see here a great example of that. And on this website from India, they've used this slider where you can see that here's a before image and then the after image, and the contrast is so big that it's very impactful, I would say. They also use the same logic in their Our Projects section, so where they showcase their previous work. They have kind of similar idea where if you see bathrooms, you can see how it was. This is how it used to look like and how it looks like now. Nothing too polished, but the result is beautiful. So they built this beautiful bathroom out of this. It just gives me this feeling, okay, these guys know what they do and they are proud of their work. Same thing, if you maybe don't have before or after images, what you can do is just, if you have different kinds of services, you should show what you can do. So for example, on this website, they have the different types of garage doors. They show what they can do. They have wooden doors. So these are like kind of different styles they can do. But also they have here, if you scroll down, they also show that they can install engines for garage doors and everything related to that. They're just showing that that's possible. And then they have a few team photos. Now, I wouldn't put it here because this is project photos, so I'm not sure why would you show your team here, but in any case, maybe another section for the team. And then I just wanted to show this website because I don't think it's the prettiest, but it's very effective. Now, first of all, you can immediately see that they've gone quite crazy with this. So they have the opening hours, call us, and mail us. But these are very important because most people, when they come to their site, they probably want to know this information. I would maybe design it slightly differently, but I like that they've gone bold with this. And they have a lot of different services, so they make it clear from the start that this is what they offer. Now, they've used AI images here. You can see that they're a bit, some of them look kind of cool, but it's clearly an AI produced images, but nothing wrong with that. It's not overused yet, so you could use something like that. And just in general, a section like this, how it works, could be really great for your website, especially if you have a bit more complicated process. In this case, it's very simple. It's book appointment, confirm it, and then job completed. Okay, there's more steps than that, but you can use something like this. It's also used on other sites. So for example, on this website, they've done it a bit more, I guess, professional way. So here you can see that get a fast quote. They explain the step one, then schedule for service, and you have sit back and relax. This just reassures your clients that, hey, you know what you're doing. These are the steps you're going to take. Because keep in mind, you're a contractor. You do things at people's homes. They invite you to their homes to give an estimate or quotes. This requires some level of trust. And as a customer, my main goal is I want to see that you're trustworthy, that you show up on time, and I don't get scammed or something, right? Those are kind of the fears you're dealing with when you're hiring somebody to do your work. Now, I can imagine the price is a big factor for many people, and myself included. But to be honest, if you can show me that you're more trustworthy than somebody else, then I'm okay to pay slightly higher price for that added security or that feeling that I'm not getting cheated. Now you know the essential tips for your website, but without actually implementing them, you won't be able to attract more customers. That's why you should watch this video next if you want to learn how to build a website for a service business from scratch.